and a very warm welcome to my live. For those who are joining me, my name is Julie-Sian and I'm coming to you live from the UK. It's just about 6 o'clock on Monday the 27th of November 2023. It's a full moon in Gemini. Then of course it's a full moon in Gemini. Yes, it's a full moon in Gemini. We're in her beautiful element. She's beautiful at the moment. I don't know if anyone can see her where you are. If you're in the UK anyway, it's a little bit dark and overcast. I saw her yesterday. As normal with a full moon, you can feel the energies the day before, which was yesterday, today, and you will still feel her energy tomorrow. So if you want to work with the beautiful energies of Luna, she is available to work today or tomorrow, so you can put your crystals or anything you want out in her energy. I personally always put them out the day and the night because yes, I like to harness the beautiful, nurturing, wonderful energy of the moon, but I always like to take action. I'm an actioner, hence why I like to have the energy of the sun as well, because if you have too feminine, too girl, too goddess, she does work with the shadows a lot, that sometimes we do need a little bit of the male energy, the masculine solar energy, to bring it into action. Otherwise you can get too sucked into the darker side. Now with beautiful Gemini, it's full moon. Excuse me, I'm just getting my cards out. It's stuck there. We have a full moon. Things are coming to a climax. Things are coming to a head. Manifestation. Yes, it's the time to manifest. And this is a good one because, oh, excuse me. The Gemini is all about speaking your truth. And you're speaking the truth to the universe of what you want to climax. Also to manifest. So it's a good manifesting tool. So this is magnification, and because it's a full moon, it is good. And in fact, I don't know if anyone saw, there was some halos around the full moon last night. So I don't know if I got a friend of mine, she managed to get a photo of the moon with the halo around it. So there was the beautiful blue halo around the full moon. The full moon is all about climax. It's coming to a peak. It's coming to a whoa, the head. Everything's been working towards it. Now, I will warn with the Gemini, you can either overspeak. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of speaking and falling over my words, so I need to slow down a bit. So it's doing a lot of speaking, but be aware that you can, you know, as it's a climax, you might be holding your tongue in peace for so long, and then suddenly you let rip. So you may be telling some people things, or they may be telling you some things, etc. But you're also speaking your truth. Are you speaking it, or you're not speaking it? Are you hearing or listening, or you're not paying attention to what people are saying, or maybe people are not hearing you, and so in the end you want to shout out loud. But it's all about communication. Two sides to a coin. Gemini, there's two heads there. Sorry, that's that one. So that's the full moon coming there, and then of course the Gemini, there's the twins, the yin and the yang, the heads and the tails of a coin. Okay, two sides to everything, and there's always two sides to story. You know, I said once before that, you know, when there's been an incident and the police want to interview the witnesses, they may have 10 witnesses and they will have 10 different stories, and they will have to put all these stories together to get what actually happened. Hello Vicky, how are you doing? So yes, so we have the full moon, and it's a Gemini, and it's all about talking. And like I said, it's the time, and it's a magnification because it is massive. It's magnified, the massive big full moon out there. There was a halo, like I said last night, if anyone spotted the halo. Like I said, a friend of mine there, so it's there. Hello Colin. So it's been magnified, and this is it magnifying our communication, because Gemini is all about our communications and speaking our truth. Are we hearing, or are we just listening? Are we listening and not hearing? Blah blah blah. You know, when you go, are you here listening to me? You go, sort of thing. But the universe is listening to our communication, and it's like coming into magnified. So are you actually putting out what you want to really manifest into your life? What is it you really want? And be aware of what you're actually speaking. And I've spoken to this about before, is you know, you may be wanting to manifest, you know, an abundance of money, but have you got one foot on the brake and one foot on the accelerator? Because you're saying one thing, oh, look at all those people flaunting their cash, flaunting around with their Prada bags and in their Porsche and a Mercedes. Who do they think they are? And then the next hand you're going, well, I want to have a load of money. But the universe is saying, hang on, you are slagging off rich people. Therefore, if you're slagging them off, do you really want to be someone like that, to be slagged off? That's why I'm not going to bring you the money, because you're putting one foot on the brake and one. So this is why you've got to do the making sure that the words you're putting out. So if you want to have a load of money, rejoice what other people have got their money. Don't slag off people who've got their money, because therefore it's like I said, one foot on the brake, one foot on the accelerator. So we've got that. So it's a communication. Are you speaking your truth? Or are you finding, hello flirt, are you finding that you're not speaking your truth? And this is what it's all about, this full moon coming to a climax, that maybe you've been holding your tongue for so long that suddenly you're going to lash it out, or maybe someone are lashing out you. Good evening, love and the moon. Hello everybody in chat. Of all the times when I got my last official live, lovely of you all to join me for this amazing celebration. So this is the communication, and I'm communicating to you all on this beautiful Monday. Usually it's Monday mindset and motivation, and I want to motivate you to be aware of your words, the way you speak, not only to others but to yourself. I mean, I'm the worst. I'm constantly, my daughter keeps correcting me. Yeah, she's good at correcting me. Goes, oh, why are you telling yourself you're a big idiot? That I've definitely spoken to my truth. Yeah, and it's coming to a head. And you will find that people, so often when you've been going, oh, yeah, now you're trying to say no and telling people, no, I'm standing in my own truth. I didn't last it out, but I got a lot on my chest yesterday, and it was really, oh, well done. You spoke something. Well done. Following in our conversation on Saturday. What an amazing day we had on Saturday. Ah! Oh yes, we went to see the sea. Lash out and lash not out. I didn't lash it out, but I got. Well, that's the good thing, because you thought about, because we discussed what you were going to say, so you'd actually thought about what you want to say, so you had it clear rather than just going bump. Hello, caught you live. Oh, Jill. Hello, Jill. So yeah, so full moon magnification. Yeah, lovely. Hello. So it's all about communicating. It's communicating to the universe what you really want. What is it that you really want? And a lot of people, and this is when I say, you know, be careful what you put out. Sometimes you're not sure what it is you really want. So you briefly write down what you don't want. So if you're looking for a new job, and you go, well, I don't really know. And I say, right, what are the things you don't want? And this is like not putting out to the universe you don't want it. And you're saying, well, I don't want to commute. So next thing, so I don't want to commute anymore. So you want a job that's nearby. I don't want to be working evenings and weekends. So you go, right, I don't want that. My job is going to be proper job, 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, or 9 till 4 on a Friday. I want a place where I can park easily. Oh, you want an easy commute and things. So sometimes you've put down what you don't want. So I don't want to commute. I don't want long hours. I want to have a minimum of this per hour. I want to be respected. And then you can start thinking, and then you suddenly realise what you do want, because sometimes you've got to go, you don't want the, you know, what is it? I don't know what I want. And a lot of people don't want. And at the moment I'm going through, hello, Nicola. And at this time, I've been going through a big change. What is it I really want? And this is what's happening. I don't know if you saw a post I did about half an hour ago. I was going through, and I suddenly realised that literally 5 years ago, well, 5 years, 2 days, i.e., and it was interesting, 2 days ago, I was in North Wales. 5 years ago, on the Saturday, I had actually moved to South Wales. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Colin. It's like, whoa. And on Saturday, I was doing some planning and going through things and going possibly into a new life, etc., etc. And it's very interesting that I actually had a post that on the 25th of November, 5 years ago, was day one when I'd moved to Wales. I'd quit my 9 to 5. I'd sold my house. I was homeless, without a job, so I moved down and lived in with my daughter down in Wales. Yeah, I turned up, hello daughter, I've sold the house, so you've got nowhere to live, so I'm living with you. I've got no 9 to 5 job, but I'm going for my dream. I went for my dream. And it was, yeah, I mean, I even left the country. I even left this England. I'm now back in England because, who knows, wow. And then, I know, what a coincidence, and it didn't really cross my mind. And then, 5 years later, to the day, I was back in Wales. Oh my gosh, this time in Norfolk. Home is really North Wales, and it did sort of, yeah, I was home, because it's like, And I don't know whether Colin noticed that when we crossed the border, I did get a little bit emotional. I think I held it in, but when I crossed the border into Wales, especially North Wales, there is a thing, and it pulls me home. It's my DNA. We are, my blood relatives are way back to Llewellyn, the first true prince of North Wales. Our blood relatives, we got it written down in a big book. We can actually trace it back to Llewellyn, the first true prince of Wales. Hello, Joe. So I can actually trace myself back to there, and I think that's what the pull is to North Wales. And it's just like, ooh. And to think that I was looking at camper vans, my next part of my journey, in Wales, exactly 5 years to the day that I'd actually moved to South Wales. Whoa, what a coincidence. I know, Colin, amazing. And I want to do a big shout out to Colin, absolutely big shout out to Colin, because he gave up a day to take myself and my daughter to Wales for the day. We did land up at looking at the sea, and he drove us there and he drove us back. It was a hell of a lot of journey. It was about 3.5 there, so it was about 7 hours driving he did for us to look at this micro camper van. It's a micro camper, and it was amazing. Not the one for me though. There was a reason why we haven't got it, but it's like, have a look at it, and we, oh my god, it was amazing, wasn't it? I loved it. So it gave me lots of tips and hints and things like that, and it's like, ooh, we're starting to manifest. But like I said, 5 years ago, I literally moved. It was actually, I was going to say I quit the job before that because I had to go down to Wales. I actually moved to Wales on the 25th of November. So it's been 5 years that I quit my day job and went, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this full time. 5 years. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Julie-Sian. Happy birthday to me. And if I can do it, I'm not recommending everyone quits their job, sells their house, become unemployed and move to another country. If there was a little bit of planning, I just didn't do it over, well, I took the decision and within 6 weeks it happened. It happened like that. Within 6 weeks, if not that, within 6 weeks, I took the decision to F-U-C-K the job, F-U-C-K my life, F-U-C-K. Within 6 weeks, I'd gone. I'd left where I was, quit the job, had to do my 4 weeks. I had to do 4 weeks notice. Well, actually it was 3 weeks in the end, because I went, I'm going to do this, got to take a week off sick, I ain't doing this. And what are they going to do about it, because I'm not in the country anymore. I'm emigrated. I've immigrated to Wales. But I went for it. I decided, you know what, the only thing that makes me truly happy is working with spirits. So you're welcome. I had a lovely, it was good fun. I chatted all the way there, and Colin chatted all the way back. And Anna, I don't know what she did in the back seat. I think she slept. That's not awesome for you. Apart from the moment when she went, if we pass the service station, I need a wee. And we went, oh, we've got Anna in the back. Oh, hello, Anna. You're still with us. We didn't leave you behind in Wales then. Bless her cotton socks. It was good fun. It was good fun. So, communicating. And now it's like I took this decision that I'm now on a new cusp. And it's just a coincidence that it's been 5 years that I did my last decision. I'm working up, and it's just like, wow. But things go in cycles. Now, I'm not going to say the last 5 years have been brilliant. So it's not all been rainbows and unicorns and sparkles and stuff. There's been tears, there's been anger, there's been pain, there's been struggles, but that's life. That is part of life. But I have grown, and the person I've grown into in the last 5 years, and what I've been doing this last year, and absolutely, I mean, who would have said 5 years ago, if someone said to me, and this is like Joe Marchant, if someone had said to me 5 years ago when I packed my car up, got in the car and drove down on the M4 into Cardiff and went, hi Anna, come to give on your floor. Actually, she had 2 bedrooms, so hi Anna, I'm going to live with you. And then we became the mother, you know, instead of the mother and daughter, it was the daughter and mother. You can do anything. Nope, 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 nope. So then that's another story. But it's just like, who would have thought 5 years ago that I would have looked back now? Oh my God, I've walked on well, this last year has been absolutely extraordinary. But in those 5 years, I have set up my business. I've had clients from all around the world. I'm talking about Panama, India, Japan, Kuwait, South Africa. I mean, I would never have thought I would have clients from all around the world. I've met some amazing people, famous and infamous as well. I've done things, you know, that I'd never dreamt. I mean, who would have thought I'd be abseiling and doing zip wires, doing Glastonbury, having a hug off Carl Gray. Just a minute. Oh, he smells nice. It was a lovely hug. Okay, sorry. Anyone who knows about Carl Gray, I'm old enough to be his mother, and he swings from the other side. But you know what? He's amazing. But yeah, he's not the only famous person, infamous person. But yeah, looking forward to the moment we finally get to meet. Well, whenever you are free, Joe Marchant, I'm going to throw it back at you, because I've tried to meet people and they go there, and it's like, you know what, you just give me some dates, and then, because the thing is, what's happened is people go, I want to meet you, so we set a date, and this is something, and then the first time it happened, it got really upset about it. It's like, yeah, we'll meet on such and such a date, so you plan it, you put it down, and then they message you to say something else has come up, and you think, well, quite clearly I'm not that important in their life. Quite clearly they've now decided, even though meeting Julie-Sian was in their diary, it has been in their diary for 3 months, that you're going to meet someone, so you plan around your other things. No, they just turn around, something else has come up. Well, it just shows that I wasn't that important for them to meet me, which is fine, because it's like, well, fuck you. You know, if you decided to go and arrange that, you know, sometimes things do happen, you know, oh, sorry, I can't make now because my uncle's died and it's a funeral. Totally get that. Totally understand. But when they suddenly went, oh, yeah, well, something else has come up now. I mean, what I would do is, no, I can't do anything on that day. That day, I'm meeting Joe Marchant. I'm meeting that person. So, no, I can't babysit. No, I can't go and do this. No, because I'm meeting someone down in Reading or wherever it is you are. So, to me, that's what I do. And yeah, I can totally understand if you suddenly turn around and go, oh, I've got sickness and diarrhea, and you know, things do happen at the last minute. But when they suddenly go, no, I've got this now is happening, it's like, bullshit to that. Bullshit. Just shows I wasn't that important. And now, originally that used to happen, you know, make me feel upset. Go, you know, shows I'm not important to them, because they've now rearranged their thing to do something else. And whether they think, oh, Julie-Sian won't mind, and it's like, fuck that. So I put it out to people, if you want to meet me, and I've been saying this, you tell me when you are free, and we will put it in the diary, and we'll do. You may need to give me a couple of dates, because you know that, but if you want to meet up with me, you give me a couple of dates and we put it in the diary. But I won't be fucked around. And I'm not, no, this is not Joe, this is not Joe Marchant, this is a couple of other people have done it to me, and it's just like, you know what, I ain't doing it anymore. But this is it, setting up my boundaries. And I have learned in the last 5 years, boundaries. And when you set up your boundaries, you set into your power. Because as soon as you allow people to cross your boundaries, you're giving your power away. And this is the thing is, people say, I was reading something, is when someone says, oh, they broke me. Bullshit to that. People don't. You know. Oh, it's like you could have chosen to walk away. You've got. You can take responsibility for your life, and I took responsibility. My life 5 years ago was shite. I was unhappy. I was crying. I was in a job I wasn't liking. I was people backstabbing me. It was horrendous. And in the end, I just thought, you know what? This is not there. That so annoys me too. And because we were very kind, they think, yes, this is the problem, Hillary. I think this is the problem, like you and I. They think, oh, they won't mind, because they'll understand. But rather than because the other thing is, they just said something's cropped up, and I go, like what? Well, they can't be fat, and I changed it, because originally they said we booked it for the Saturday, and then they go, we can't do it Saturday because something's definitely happening, so we'll move it to the Sunday. I went, okay, I will move it to the Sunday. You sure that's okay? Yes, we will move it to the Sunday. Yeah, and it wasn't just one person. There was like 3 of us meeting up. And then a week before, I checked in and I went, oh, we'll just confirm the dates and time where we're meeting next Sunday. Oh, no, can't do it now. What? Something? And it's like, fuck that. What do you mean? We've got it in the diary. I swapped it to a day that fitted in with you. I fitted in with you, and now you've turned around. I go, right, quite clearly you don't want to meet me. So next time they want to meet up, I go, fine, 2 fingers up at you, mate. 1 strike, you're out. Well, 2 strikes and you're out. You know what? Yeah, but it is. I think it's because they think, oh, Julie won't mind. Well, Julie does mind, and Julie's got her own boundaries. I'm not anymore. So 5 years ago, who would have thought that by now I would have walked on 2 volcanoes? I've done abseiling, yes. So I can't think. I've done amazing things. I've had clients from all around the world. I've helped people manifest things into their life, and it's been absolutely amazing. And over that time, and I was working it out for the last 4 years, whatever, I've been, since lockdown, going regularly live. Originally it was 7 days a week. I know, through lockdown. Can you believe it? Throughout lockdown, 7 days a week. Yes, and we do. And now it's like I put my power back into me, because when you sort of go, oh, it's all right, and it's like, no, it's not, because I turned around and I thought, oh, well, that's all right. And I thought, you know what, should I tell them? And this is the Gemini, and I think it being a Gemini full moon, I would have actually told them. I went, you know what, this is not on. We booked it, and I should have said to them, you know what, we booked this, we agreed on the date, I changed it to fit in you. Now you've got the audacity to say no because something else cropped. I should have said that and spoken my mind, but I went, oh, that's okay, that's okay. It's like, so they got away with it, and they probably keep doing it to other people, and I think it's time I got right. And if they don't like it, you changed my life this year. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Joe Marchant. I'm so sorry I did that. For the better, I hope. For the better, I hope. For the better, I hope. So yeah. But this is where you learn to step in your boundaries, and this is what this full moon in Gemini. Gemini is all about speaking your truth, and actually saying, you know, and also turning around to people and saying, when people go, oh, they broke me. You're not broken. No one is broken. That is just the mindset. All it is that you are acknowledging that you allowed someone to have control over you. You are now free. 1,000. Oh, lovely, lovely. What I tell people is, for an oak tree to grow, they have to break through that acorn. Hello, Emma. To break through, for an oak tree to grow into its magnificence, you have to break through the acorn shell. And what happens is, when you're in a situation, whether it's a relationship situation, a job situation, a financial situation, a health situation, a situation due to your community, to your religion, to the government, and when you allow them to control you to the final straw, when you go, enough is enough, okay, because what happens, you've put this shell around you, which is the shell of the acorn. And what happens is, when they go, they broke me. No, they didn't. They broke that shell. They broke out, and so you could see the light. And in the end, it's like, I'm not having this anymore. And you step away. And that's what happens, is you are not broken. You have broken that false illusion. You yourself are not broken. In fact, you are growing into this most amazing, because it takes strength to walk away from the elephant manure and the dog shit. It takes amazing strength to go, enough. Whether that is leaving your healthy lifestyle, or having a shit lifestyle, eating crisps and donuts all day long, and going eating fruit, fresh vegetables and Brussels sprouts every day. Not that I do that. I tried them once, ain't doing. I don't like Brussels sprouts. And I don't like sushi either. I've tried sushi. I've tried it. Don't like it, apart from salmon. But if you're in a situation and you walk away from that, great, because, and they go, they broke, they don't. And stop saying you're broken. No one is broken. No one is broken. And if you're going around with that mentality, oh, I'm broken and I'm the victim and this happened, fuck's sake, stop it. Stop it. Excuse my French. This is Julie-Sian. If you don't like the language, don't worry. This is my last live. My last live. Because sometimes I have to swear to get through to your head. No one here is broken. You've got to realise. And when you start saying, oh, they broke me, they did this to me, and then you wonder why you're still in the dog shit and elephant manure life, just stop it. No one is broken. You are all wonderful, beautiful, amazing people. And all it is that we're breaking the cycle where what is broken is that life, the shit life. I'll always be grateful to the person that made me reboot my life last summer. Best thing I've ever done. Who was that? Who was that, Colin? Oh my God, I have this effect on, well, I'm presuming that's me. I'm presuming I'm going to take that as a compliment, Colin. But this is what I'm going to say is that no one is broken. You can choose to remain the victim and the poor me, but as soon as you choose someone 2020 to remain the ex-girlfriend. Oh, okay. Changing my mindset as being huge, but absolutely and the ex-girlfriend. Absolutely, yes. You did that. You did that. And then we stepped in through connecting with someone who goes, no, you can do it. You can. Damaged good is the one that no one's damaged. No one is damaged. No one. Oh God, you're not damaged. And you've got a choice to use that mindset, Lavender Moon. That is another one. You're not damaged. That's your mindset, because what it is, when you go undamaged, you are remaining as the poor me victim. Oh, this happened to me. I'm damaged good and I'm this. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You are all amazing. And when you suddenly realise, and if no one else sees your light, that's their problem. And often when you start shining your light, you're blinding them. You're blinding them. And they don't like it. And this is why they want to keep this control over you. But you know what? When you go, oh, I was in this and he's a narcissist and he does this, and you step away and there's things you can do. When people go, I've got no choice. Fuck that. Excuse my French. Everyone has a choice. Unless you are in chains, in prison, you've got a choice. Oh, well, I don't want to upset my parents. You know what? The only reason is your DNA. But if they're mistreating and they don't respect you, goodbye to your family. If you're in a religion and the religion doesn't allow, say you're in a religion and they look down at you're gay or you're trans, well, you know what? That lifestyle, that religion is not your religion. Because if that's what you are, and you're honestly, and you're stuck in a religion, you've got to walk away from that religion. If you're in a community that doesn't respect you for who you are, it's time to move away. Why stay in that pain? And I'm not having a go at religion. I'm not having a go at anything like that. You could be whatever you want to be. But if you're in a place and they're detrimental to you, you've got to walk away. Why stay in a place where people are controlling you so you can't be your true self? And when people, oh, I can't walk away, no. It's just that you happen to be born into that family. But you can start a new life just because that's the family, or I was born in Northampton. It means you have to stay in Northampton for the rest of your life. Move away. Move away from Northampton. I moved to another country, Ah! Oh, yeah, I don't recommend that to everyone. I don't recommend everyone. And a lot of them did speak English. Some of them didn't. Mind you, it does help if you can speak a bit of the lingo as well. Yaki da, chills. Dim Parkio paid. A little bit of Welsh goes a long way, and hence why I use the Sean. And I was telling Colin about that. Then when I go over to Wales, I use my Welsh name. Helps a lot when you've got a Welsh name and a Welsh family. Yeah. Sort of thing. Oh, hello Anne-Marie. Hello Vicky. So, stop playing. If anything, at the end of this live, when I've finished, I don't want anyone ever, ever, ever to say that they are broken, that they are, they broke me, they did this, they did that, I'm damaged goods or anything like that. Yeah, you moved south. Exactly. Lavender Moon moved away because you've got to move away from the toxicity. You've got to move away from being this victim. You've got to move back into yourself. And one of the ways of moving back is taking responsibility for your life. When you are making a decision in your life and you wanting validation from other people, they're not going to validate it because you're moving away from their control. They're not going to validate. Oh, I want to go and live in India, in Goa. Oh, don't do that. Get Delhi belly. Well, that's their belief. It's like, well, I've been to India and I never got Delhi belly when I was out there. Sort of thing. But you don't need validation from anyone else to live your life. As long as that life, if you, 31 minutes, 31 seconds, need to look up the number 31, Lavin. 31! 31 was the number on Friday. Oh my gosh! Did anyone see the reading on Friday, 31? And we just had 31 minutes, 31 seconds. And 31 was a cutting loose the toxic shit creates food. It does. And it breaks free. And it is, you know, it wasn't easy. You know, I'm sitting here. It wasn't easy for me to do. Okay, it's my door number, what, 2. Woo, woo, woo. Coincidence. And I don't know if anyone saw the card readings for Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday and today. They have been, well, for me, absolutely, oh my God, confirmation, spot on, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't know, you need to go onto my YouTube channel and check out my videos. Julie-Sian, I'm going to write my YouTube channel for the card for the day. They've been absolutely amazing. Oh, I misspelled that wrong. Julie-Sian 777. Oh, that's wrong. Got the fingers on the wrong key. Julie-Sian 777. Go onto my YouTube channel. Some of my videos have had thousands of views. Some of my videos have had mainly my meditations. A lot of my videos have had hundreds of views. So I'm 33, so close. Oh, three, rock on. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, go onto my YouTube channel, Julie-Sian, and look at the last lot of card readings, and they have been absolutely, I don't see you indoors. My door number 2. So you've got to stop this playing the victim. And one of the easiest things is taking responsibility for your own life. When they go, oh, it's their fault I was in it. You chose to go in that relationship. Just as you chose to get married, you can choose to leave the divorce, okay? Unless someone put a gun to your head, you've got to marry this person. You've got to go and live with this person. You know, when people are in a job that they no longer like, you chose to apply for that job. You chose to go for that interview. They offered the job. You chose to take that job opportunity. You can choose to go jump and go and choose to go and apply for a different job. You don't have to stay in that job. If you're in a relationship and they're not treating you with respect, you can choose, just as you chose to go into that relationship, you can choose to go out. Oh, it's all right for you. You know, I've got kids. Fuck that. I've been a single parent. I've been so poor that I actually had to borrow money off a friend to go and pay for a car boot sale. I had to sell the kids stuff to get some money to get food, so they got food on the table that night and food to go to school the next day. And I had to pay the money back to the friend. I've been that broke as a single parent. So when people go, oh, you don't know what it's like, okay, you don't know what's going on in this life. Yes, I appear, you know, with smiles and things. So when people go, it's all right, you don't understand. No, that is an excuse. When people start going, I can't do this because of that, that is bullshit. It's an excuse. If you really want, and we talked about this, and Lavender Moon has agreed, when your why is so strong, you know, why are you leaving that relationship? And it's like, he's hit me once, he's hit me twice, he's hit me 3 times. When he hits you the 10th time and then start hitting the kids, then you go, that's my why, I've got to go, because he's now attacking and raping my own kids. Now I've got to go. Then your why gets very strong, and then you start beating yourself up and think, well, I should have left before. But you know, you had your own journey on, etc., like that. But people do have a choice. But when you take responsibility, i.e., you don't need anyone to confirm what you want to do. You don't need their confirmation. You don't need someone to go, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Because when I told people I was leaving my job, selling the house, and that I was going to be and within 6 months I was chosen to be unemployed. I didn't have a job, didn't have anywhere to live. I was in a different country, different place, etc. But I chose to do it. But when I started mentioning it, I was saying, oh my God, the number of people who jumped out of the cobwebs and went and out and go, yeah. But you know what? It's been the best 5 years ever. If I had listened to those people, and stayed put, if I had stayed put, looking back where I was 5 years ago, I don't think I'd be here. I was suicidal. I was drinking. I was doing all the worst things. I don't think I would be here. I would not have been here if I'd carried on. If I'd listened to anyone else who said, no, don't give up your job. Stay where you are. You know, do this. I would not be here today. Yes, I've you know, I'm not boasting. I've had a go. I've taken 3 attempts at taking my life. I've done it. So I've done it. You know, 4th time lucky. No, unlucky. But, you know, so I had to do it for my own sanity. And it's like I said, that was my why, because I realised what was the right thing for me. I wanted to manifest the life that I really wanted. I listened to my instinct and I knew what made my heart sing. I knew what was my joy. I knew what was my happiness. And I knew where I was at that time was well, actually it was dog shit. Okay, at that time, my life was dog shit. And I knew I had to do something about it. Otherwise, boom. All right. The only person who could do anything about it was myself. I was on my own saying that, because my son had left home with his girlfriend. My daughter was down in Wales, and it was like, yeah, and I was on my own. Then what? So, hi, Joe Dudley. So I took the decision. Now, like I said, it is not easy. It is not easy to break the mold, to come out of the tradition, to do this. And I'm, you know, but I did it. And it's been the best 5, and like I said, I can't believe it was 5 years ago Saturday that I was actually starting my new life in Wales. My new life of working in spirit. It has been amazing. Yes, like I said, I've had some shit times, but that's the world. Up and down, and that's what life is about. But I've grown and I've evolved, and this is what's happening now, growing and evolving and speaking my truth and community, is that I'm now evolving again. And as I said, I need to shifting me arse into gear. That I was talking about, it's like 3 years ago, wasn't it, when lockdown went on? And when lockdown went down in March, whatever year it was, 2020, March 2020, I started going live 7 days a week. Then it went down to 6 days. Then it went to 5 days, because it was like, this is getting into my weekends, blah, 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 blah. And then when the grandkids came along, it's different, etc. So I then started doing that. So I cut it down. And now it's gone to a stage like it's now no more, because it's not beneficial to my life, to my business, etc. Like, because my business is evolving again. My life is evolving into another new chapter. And it's like, wow, what an amazing 5 years. Now it's time to do something new for the next 5 years, because I suppose in 5 years' time I will be retired. My life is going to get even more extraordinary. I'm so excited, and I'm really excited to invite you all to watch this space. Now, part of that life involvement means the commitment of doing lives Monday to Friday, 6 till 7, is not going to fit in with it, because I'm not going to have much internet on places where I'm going, so it ain't going to work. I was talking to Colin about this, and it's just like, but it's not doing me any beneficial at the moment, and people don't realise the amount of work that has to go on behind the scenes. And I'm communicating to you that I'm putting it out, and I've communicated to the universe, and this is what the full moon in things, your answers, the answers you need are coming. The full moon, it's communication, answers, speaking, communication. The universe is telling us, you are putting it out to the universe, and it's time now to stop the excuse and the reason, and all that is the reason why you can't. If you really want to do something, and you see a reason why you can't, if you really want to do that, you will find a solution to that reason why you can't do. I can't do that because of my religion. Well, the religion is holding you back, and it's not allowing you to shine. That religion is not doing you good. I can't do that because I'm in this job. Well, find a job that allows you to do that. You can choose to change jobs. It's just the things, 4 degrees, and there's bloody ice cream van going around. Rock! Wow, 4 degrees is warm for Scotland. What's your problem? 4 degrees is warm for Scotland. What is your problem, Lavender Moon? I mean, that's a midsummer temperature, isn't it, in Scotland? 4 degrees. Come on, Lavender Moon. Get out there in your shorts and t-shirts with your fluffy slippers on and get yourself a double 99 with a flake on top. Stop your whinging and moaning. Can't believe that ice cream van out at 4 degrees in Scotland. Well, that's Scotland for you. Okay, the new and a bit of haggis wrapped up in a with a whiskey hot toddy. Very nice too. So the answers you need are coming because it's thick, and they're coming in thick and fast, and you've got to look out for the opportunities, and there's so many opportunities. And as soon as you hear yourself saying, oh, I can't do this because of, then it means you don't really want to do it. If you want to do it, you will find a solution. You will find, and it's taking action. Face fear, face everything and rise. And that's all it is. You're afraid. What will Granny will say? What will the neighbours say? What will the rabbi say? What will the priest say? What will the Prime Minister say? My comment is, are you happy to stay in the dog shit? Because I can tell you now, 5 years ago, I was not happy, so I took the action. It takes action. It takes guts. That leap of faith. Well, I did a leap of faith on a zip wire and on an abseil. I've also did a parachute jump, but that was more than 5 years ago. I think that was 6 years ago. Don't fancy being Frosty the Snowman. Oh, Lavender Moon, I love you. Okay, so the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. They are coming to you, and you're going to get aha moments. The thing is, you can stay in the dog ship and the victim mode and not do anything with the answers. And all you're going to do is the excuse. Oh, I can't do this. I might upset them. Or what will the neighbours say? What will my boss say? You know what? You are replaceable at jobs. You know, if you turn around and say to someone, you know, you're not respecting me, and they go, what's that bullshit? And you go, right, goodbye. And if you need help and support, ask me. I am your biggest #1 supporter, aren't I? Joe Dudley, Colin, Joe Marchant, Lavender Moon. I can't remember Emma, everyone else who's on here today. I am your biggest supporter, and if you want to do something, I will support you. I am known as the manifesting mentor queen. Now, it does take action, and if you don't do that action, I couldn't care a shit about it, really, because it's your life. And are you ready to take that responsibility into your own life? I took responsibility of my life 5 years ago, and it was frigging scary. I had doubts. I had so many naysayers around me. But do you know what? I am so glad that I listened to myself. I listened to my heart. I listened to my higher heart. I listened to the universe. And I said to the universe, show me. And they showed me, and it was scary. But it's the best thing I ever did. Here I am, 5 years ago, an Amazon top 10 seller. I've had thousands of views on my, I've been told, why are you setting up a YouTube channel? Why are you having a TikTok? Why are you doing, I've got videos with thousands of views, hundreds of views. I've got clients all around the world that I would never have thought would happen to me. If I hadn't listened to the universe and listened to my heart and listened to what I was speaking, my hand on my heart, is this right? Yes. Is it wrong? Your heart doesn't lie to you. And when you suddenly realise your heart is telling you to do one thing and you're going, that's right, it is scary and difficult. Stepping out of that box, stepping away from everything you knew, stepping away from people, stepping away from the, I haven't got this, I'm overweight, I'm ill, I'm financially this, I'm that, I'm in a job I don't like, I'm in a relationship I don't like, I'm in a home I don't like, I'm da-da. Because you're stepping away from something you don't know, but you're stepping into the light. And it's time to communicate your truth. Your communicator, this is what the full moon and things, it's coming to a head. It's the big head, and it's really being magnified at the moment. There's so much stuff going on at the moment. You need to listen. Listen to your own truth. Listen to your dreams that are your thoughts in your head. Don't listen to the doubt. Don't listen to the ego. Don't listen to anybody else. as long as it's legal, as long as it doesn't hurt you and doesn't hurt. Well, it may hurt someone's feelings a bit. You know, I'm leaving this because you're a narcissist. May upset them, but tough shit to them because they've got a journey to leave. So there are certain, but you know what I mean. If it's legal and it doesn't hurt you and it's going to help you grow, and also doesn't hurt anyone else, but it's going to make them grow as well, do it. If you want help and advice, book that Pathfinder reading with me. Now, some announcements. I'm going to do some readings in a minute. This live is going to go on a little bit longer than normal because it is my last live, official one. There will be other lives now and then, like possibly on Reiki Teddy Tuesday, or I might be going live on Reiki Teddy's Facebook page to do healing. I might do some tarot reading on a Thursday on my ordinary business, but I don't know yet. But I will be doing some readings in a minute. But here comes the announcements. The Black Friday offers are available until midnight tonight. Oh, I froze then. I froze. It's a bit of that ice from Scotland came down and hit me in Northampton then, Lavender Moon. So, my Pathfinder readings, £77, 77p. You can purchase, they're on my website, £77, 77p. Purchase a, via me, not the website, purchase a Pathfinder reading before midnight today, and I need the money before midnight. After midnight ain't gonna work. You can have the reading for £75 and you will get a full numerology reading for £55, 55p. That is the biggest offer. You need to message me and get that money before midnight. Otherwise, you're going to have to be, my Pathfinder readings are going up to £77, 77p, which are on my website. After today, you won't get them at £75. They're going to be £77, 77p. My numerology readings are £55, 55p. But if you buy a Pathfinder reading at £75 before midnight, you will get a free numerology reading. Reiki Teddy offer. If you purchase a large or a small Reiki Teddy before midnight, again, the large teddies are £33.33 on the website. The large ones purchased from me are £30. The small teddies are £22, 22p. On the website from me, £20, £20. With these Reiki Teddy offer, you will purchase a Reiki Teddy, you will get a free lavender incense, and you will also get access to a free colour chakra meditation specifically recorded for Reiki Teddy. Don't forget to add P and P. My card deck offer. My card decks are normally £22, 22p plus VA plus postage. You can have a card deck direct from me for 20 quid, and for £20, not only do you get card deck, you will get a fairy incense and a fairy journal. Don't forget to add P and P, because depending on where you are in the world, postage and packaging will be different. So those are my 3 Facebook offers of Black Friday offers. I do have one other offer. We have a full moon in Gemini, as I've been talking about it, and we're going to do some cards in a minute. So if you're wanting a card reading, give me about another minute and a half and we will start doing the card readings. Okay, my card readings, my 3 card readings are £15. £15. But I am doing a special full moon in Gemini reading, 3 card, 3 deck card reading. All right, so it's a special 3 card, 3 deck full moon in Gemini reading. It is available on PDF. It is just £11, 11p. Now this offer is available today and tomorrow. Finishes midnight tomorrow. If you're on my emailing list, and if you're not here but you want to join my emailing list, message me, give me your email, and you can go on my email list, because I will be doing special offers and stuff. Hello Vicky. So if you want a special 3 card, 3 deck moon reading in honor of the full moon in Gemini, it is available today until midnight tomorrow UK time for just £11, 11p. Message me. Also, some of these offers and information, you want to stay up to date of what I'm doing, you need to contact me, message me, and get yourself onto my email list, and I can send you lots of things. So before I start doing any readings, again, I want to say thank you to everyone who's supported me over the last 5 years. Some of you have been here from day one. Some of you joined me on, in and out. Some of you are new joiners. Some of you have been with me for a while. I want to thank you, especially those who have turned up regularly on my lives. It really means a lot to me. It really has. Your love and support has just been absolutely amazing, and it really has been really great. I don't want to get emotional. And like I said, this is going to be my very last regular Facebook live. I will be doing some lives when there's like a full moon, new moon, an eclipse, or the Yuletide, or summer solstice and things like that, just popping on to share. But if you want to remain in touch with me, I am actually thinking of setting up a fortnightly group. Now, this fortnightly group will be run from 7 o'clock to 8:30. Well, something like that, or 7:30 to 8:30, with access to run over until 9 o'clock. Once a fortnight, and I'll be running a group. It'll be on Zoom. It will be £5.55p to come along to the meeting. And on this Zoom meetings, which is £5.50, and honestly, if you do not pay, there's no freebies, nothing. If you don't send me the money, you ain't coming into the Zoom meeting. And we will be doing basically what I do here. We'll be talking about all sorts of things. But with it being on Zoom, you can actually talk to me rather than having to speak to me via the comments. So I haven't quite decided what day of the week it's going to be yet. But it will be £5.55p once a fortnight, once at £5.55p, and we will be covering basically what I've been covering on my lives. But it will be a specific group, and if you're interested in that, again, message me. If you would be interested, and when you message me, let me know what evening of the day of the week that you would be interested in joining me. I probably won't get it going until next week because I'm just crossing the T's and dotting that. We love you too, Vicky. So it's going to be once a fortnight, £5.55p. It will be on Zoom. We'll be able to FaceTime each other. We'll be doing card readings. We'll be talking numbers, spirit guides, pendulum, you name it, crystals, essential oils, all sorts of all this. It'd be like a subscription club. And if you're interested in that, message me, and when you message me, let me know which day of the week it'll be convenient. I aim to run it for an hour, but then I'm giving that, probably 7:30 to 8:30, and then we've got that half hour extra, so if it goes on for an hour and a half, we've got time, but it will be finishing at 9 o'clock. So that's the special announcement. So let me know if you're interested in joining me on this special once a fortnight meeting. Like I said, it'll be on Zoom. And we'll get that going. Right, shall we do some readings? Right, I'm trying to think which ones to do. Right, Lavender Moon. Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon. Let me know, choose, excellent. I'm going to pick Lavender Moon. Choose which deck I'm going to use. Let me know whether you want to use the Moonology deck or the Witch's Moon Magic. So I'm going to throw it out to Lavender Moon. She's still here. Let me know whether you want me to do the readings. This will be what she's going to choose. The responsibility, Lavender Moon, the responsibility of choosing which deck, if you're there, Moonology or Witch's Moonlight. Moon Magic. While you're deciding, Lavender Moon, which you would like your cards from, I may or may not be doing our readings. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent. A parent needs to be there. Not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice. Right. Not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice. Not allowed to give pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I have to state entertainment purposes only because it's part of the legal law in the UK. I'm just going to put Moonology away so I don't use the wrong deck. Actually, that's the one I wanted to use, actually, Lavender Moon. I'm glad we were, because I'm thinking, please pick this one, please pick this one, please pick this one. I have to say it's for entertainment purposes only. It's not a cop-out. It's part of the entertainment law. We're talking about that on Saturday, weren't we? Apparently Colin's got a law that he has to follow as well. So, the book is stuck. I need to do something about that box because the book is stuck. Okay, so thank you, Lavender Moon. So let's get that ready. So let's go. So we're going to do Lavender Moon and then Colin. So I'll do Lavender Moon and then Colin. If anyone, yeah, so if you yes, please, and then Joe Marchant. So I will do Lavender Moon, Colin, and then Joe Marchant. So let's do some cards. Okay, now remember, if you want a full reading, you know where I am. My ordinary readings are £50 at the moment. After today, everything's going to be on the website, so the prices are higher on the website, so you need to get in quick. If you want that Pathfinder reading at just £75 with the free numerology reading worth £55, you need to book and pay by midnight tonight. Oh, I know, I love it. Okay, it's my new moon thing, moon go-to deck. Lavender Moon. I'm going to take this one. Actually, I'm going to do this different. Right, I'm going to take that card, and literally, I'm going to take. I've shuffled it. So, Lavender Moon has Air Moon Magic. Now, Air Moon Magic is all about your thoughts. So, Air Moon Magic. Here is your, and it's all about imagination. This is Lavender Moon. Air Moon Magic. Imagination. Imagination. Air blows in with all its might. Illuminated sacred sight. Visions, dreams, trust to see. Imagination is the key. This moon magic is said and done, so mote it be with harm to none. I love these. Now, if anyone wants, when I've finished here, and you want your you've got to remember your card, because I'm not going to remember your cards. If you want me, message me afterwards, and I will write out your card. So if you want that incantation, if you want your incantations in full, message me afterwards, and then tell me what your card was, and I will send you your incantation. As a weather witch, determine which way the wind blows as the light of the silvery moon streams clarity through your mind, enhancing your intellect and illuminating your inner world. So take a moment to focus on the sacred space within for reflection, to nourish your creative spirit and to expand your imagination. And all you need to do is trust what you see within and to believe. Trust what you see within and to believe. The phase of the air moon magic is classed as anew. The goddess is classed as maiden. And the power is new beginnings. It's the east, the dawn, yellow, creativity, mental clarity, aspiration, movement, and stillness. Oh, I love that. There you go. So that's your one. So then we've got Colin. So if you want to, don't forget, if you want a 3-card, 3-deck reading, it's £11, 11p. So if you want a special full moon in Gemini 3-card, 3-deck reading, it's just £11, 11p. Oh, I wasn't going to shuffle it. Oh, I was just going to take. So Colin, I'm going to do this. Colin has first quarter moon. You got the first quarter moon, which attraction magnet, attraction magic. Now, if you look at the word magic, when you are working with pagans and gods and the sun and the moon, magic is spelt with a K. It's not spelt with a C. Magicians with a wand, abracadabra, and their sleight of hand, that is ordinary magic. When you're dealing with the magic of the universe, the magic of the moon, the magic of the sun, the magic of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, it's always spelt with a K. It's always spelt with a K. So let us look up this card. First quarter moon, F. First quarter moon, page 38. So again, if you want your incantation, remember your card and then message me. First quarter moon, attraction magic. Here's your incantation. Alluring spells cast for attraction. Beguiling looks, glamour distraction. Magic ointment rubbed on eyes. Unveils illusion, reveals all guise. Oh, Colin, what were we talking about? An illusion and a secret life. Removing that guise. This moon magic is said and done, so mote it be with harm to none. A clear half moon is illuminated as you look up to the night sky. However, don't be fooled by the bright lights of illusion. for looks can be deceiving and reveal only what you may wish to see. Confusion and indecisiveness hinder your true sight. When it comes to attraction, a little glamour magic gives you access to the enchanted realms and magical connection through your imagination. It's time to become the enchantress, whose ability is to charm, attract and seduce. And it says, dark beauty secrets and ancient ointments reveal all manners of the disguise. As you remember, though, not everything is what it seems when it comes to the allurement of attraction magic. It's not all that it sees. The phase is a waxing, the goddess is the maiden. The power is youth, beauty, charm, enchantment, attraction, desire, glamour and illusion. And then we had Joe Dudley. So Joe Dudley has got Ceridwen. I should know how to pronounce that because that's a Welsh name. Ceridwen. Transformation. So this is Joe Dudley. So here is your incantation. I know they're always right. Very powerful, aren't they? So this is Joe Dudley. This is Ceridwen. Transformation. Ceridwen, goddess and mother of moon, may your dark mysteries help me to attune. I call down the moon this very night and bathe within your transformative life. This moon magic is said and done, so mote it be with harm to none. So this is Joe Dudley. I think this is Joe Dudley, yeah. Ceridwen is the goddess of the moon as well as the goddess of the cauldron, for she presides over all feminine mysteries and cycles. Her powers represent the transformative energies of the moon, which has always been regarded as the keeper of magic, of mystery and of the divine feminine. She will teach you how to embrace your inner dark traits and shadow side until you reach your lowest ebb. But in return, it is she who offers transformation to the highest kind. Her gift to you is to know yourself fully in order to be healed and whole again. She embraces you in her soft, luminous glow as you call down the moon, transforming you into the wise witch that you truly are. Ooh. The phase is the dark or the new moon. The goddess is the crone, the Welsh enchantress of transformative power, keeper of the cauldron of regeneration, in which she brews divine knowledge, wisdom and inspiration. Oh, I'm loving this. The power of this card is regeneration, shape-shifting, rebirth, transformation, magic, poetry, music, prophecy, knowledge, inspiration and hope. So we got that. Then I've lost track of who I'm doing now. I think that was Joe Dudley. Right, I've lost track. I did Lavender Moon, Colin, so that was Joe Dudley. Joe Marchant. Joe Marchant has Drawing Down the Moon. Joe Marchant has Drawing Down the Moon. Empowerment. Oh yes, Joe Marchant, Drawing Down the Moon, empowerment. So, D, drawing down. So this is Joe Marchant. Now I've done Joe Dudley. And this is Joe Marchant, Drawing Down the Moon, empowerment. Yes, Joe Marchant, you have stepped into your power. You have set up those wonderful boundaries. Your life is amazing. Right, here's your incantation. On this bright night, I draw down the moon. O goddess, speak through me. Empower me soon. Fears to face first, a journey within. Power reclaimed, let the ritual begin. This moon magic is now done. Smote it be with harm to none. A secret wish to summon up authoritative power, to whip up a storm with the click of your fingers, and to work your magic with effective control, presents you with many powers of possibilities in the highest form. Remember, you are in control. You are in control. Feelings of inadequacy or a low esteem would be a thing of the past if only you could manage that invisible source called energy efficiently, like all powerful witches. So release the fears that prevent you from reclaiming your inner power to step into your full sovereignty. Soon you will have control over your life and the confidence to support others while standing in your own power. Oh, I love that, Joe Marchant. The phase of the moon is full. The goddess is the mother, the triple goddess, which is the maiden, the mother, and the crone. And the power is empowerment, influence, control, force, magic, deep awareness, spiritual connection. And as soon as you feel people are getting on top of you or taking, you go step back into your power and you just say no. Joe Marchant, thank you. So there's that. I saw Hillary, so I'm going to take Hillary and then I'll do Emma Eccles. So I do Hillary, Emma, and then Vicky. Hillary is werewolf, lunacy. Hillary, werewolf, and lunacy. Okay. So this is Hillary. And it opened directly onto the page. I love that. So in your and remember, if you want the incantations, you need to remind me of your card, message me, and I will send you the incantation. Werewolf, lunacy. Werewolves howl by dread wolf's bane, old myths driving one insane, wild behaviour, maddening moon, crazy effects of La Lune. This moon magic is said and done, so mote it be with harm to none. As blood-curdling howls bellow across the deep black sky, myths and legends of old confirm your internal battle of the mind. Struggling to conform with those who challenge your cognitive capacity takes their toll. Your kind, sensitive side is affected with every moon phase. When the moon is waning, you find yourself naturally withdrawing and are more outrageously outgoing when the moon waxes towards her full moon. However, when recent behaviour drives you crazy, as your mental health declines, or when you simply can't be heard, sensory overload becomes the enemy and you could be accused of being a werewolf. Men turning into wild beasts isn't all fairy tales, for much truth surrounds how influenced you are by the moon's lunar cycles. Being moonstruck, falling in love and dazed by another's beauty drives you wild, so be aware of any insane, foolish behaviour as you follow your passion, or you could be cited as quite mad. We're all mad, Hillary, because we've gone for our dreams, and other people may call us insane, setting up our own jobs, our own business and working with that. You know, that's their problem. You be this beautiful, mad, wonderful, wonderful person that you are, Hillary. The phase is full, the goddess is mother, power is lunacy. Because someone says, "Oh, you're completely mad." You go, "Yeah, I know. I am completely mad doing this." Lunacy, madness, passion, shapeshifter, transformation, cyclical moods, and moonstruck. Yeah, you're going through a massive transformation, set up your own business. So that was Hillary, Emma Eccles, and then I do Vicky. So Emma and then Vicky. Apart from Emma and apart from then Vicky, is there anybody else? So this is Emma Nichols. Waxing gibbous moon. Waxing gibbous moon. This should be near side. Waxing gibbous moon is for Emma Eccles. Enchantment magic. Enchanting magic to increase skills and talents, lifestyle peace. Enrich and grow by waxing moon. Self-improvement strengthens soon. This moon magic is said and done, so mote it be, will harm to none. So wistful dreaming has invoked a desire for improvement, new freedom, a sexier partner to be more attractive, a pay rise, promotion, reconciliation, financial abundance, spiritual enhancements, or anything you wish to amplify. It's on its way. It's going to get amplified. Anything you want. So be careful. Anything you put out negative, you'll get. I have to meet for next year. I'm hoping to star in. Oh, wow. So good luck. How exciting. Oh, my gosh. Loving this. As the moon waxes towards a full phase, the youthful maiden aspect of the triple goddess continues to grow as she grants you the opportunities to increase your talents, your gifts and magic in all manners of strength and magnitude. So now you cast off what no longer serves you, Unleash your authentic self as you become an embodiment of the highest version of yourself. For magic increases with intensified passion as you utilize the most powerful tool of all, you. Oh, I love this, Emma. Phase, waxing. The goddess's maiden. Power, growth, enhancement, increasing, reinforcement, improvement, and strengthening. Oh, I love that for you, Emma. That's amazing. Then we've got the beautiful Vicky. After Vicky, if there's anybody else, let me know. Oh, lunar eclipse. Look at that card. Lunar eclipse. Shadow side. Lunar eclipse, shadow side. So anyone else after Vicky, let me know. Otherwise, this will be the last one. Lunar eclipse. Okay, here it is, Vicky. Lunar eclipse, shadow side. Go deep within, revealed inside, is feared and blackened shadow side. Balanced behaviour, 'tis not for kicks. Avoid dark power of the lunar eclipse. This moon magic is said and done, as mote it be, with harm to none. At the heart of every tale is a battle between good and evil. In magic, witches understand that the darkness has its place and purpose, and accept it as its polar opposite of light. If the sky wasn't dark, you couldn't see the stars. Darkness within, therefore, must be confronted and faced before you can move forward into the light. Ignoring that wilder side of you could birth your inner darkness fully, eclipsing the light until you no longer recognize your outrageous behaviors and outbursts. But instead of biting your lip, recognize and embrace your shadow side, for it's a part of you and the key to your ultimate transformation. By understanding what is lurking deep within and where it has stemmed from, those self-limiting thoughts and not doubts, it's come from false illusions that people have told you. When you understand that, you will then see the light. By understanding this, you will then bring in the balance. As the moon moves into the earth's shadow, prepare for a long and arduous journey of discovery. Oh wow, discovery journey. For only the light can be illuminated by that which is dark. Yes, you have missed it. You'll have to play this back. You have to play this back, Emma. Moon magic. Full dark. The goddess's crone. Power is wisdom, transformation, repose, magic, destruction, decay, and death. So I hope that makes sense to you, Vicky. Emma, if you go back to play back this to about an hour, replay, whiz through to an hour, and then I think that's where your card is at about an hour. Is there anybody else here who hasn't had a card but would like a card? Is there anybody else here who would like a card but hasn't had a card? So I want to say thank you to everyone who's been joining me on my lives. There will not be any more regular Monday to Friday lives anymore. It's sad. I don't want to get upset, but times are changing in my life. It's really exciting. There's an exciting thing that's happening in my life. It's going to take a little while to settle in, but and I'm in the planning stage at the moment, but it's really exciting. But this is the end. Thank you for your card pulls. You're welcome. So if you ever want a reading, you know where I am. I'm not disappearing. I am still going to be here every day on Facebook, you know, posting things and stuff and so on, information and stuff. So keep coming and popping up back onto my Facebook. Absolutely. Check my YouTube channel. Check out my TikTok and my Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for lunar eclipse. I think it means looking for the light. Yes, absolutely. Look for the dark light. Yeah, like I said, you if it wasn't for the dark sky, you can't see the stars. You can't see the stars at daytime. So you look to the dark, release that illusion, and then you can see the light. That false illusion that people's telling you. For the planning and the you're welcome, Colin. So like I said, rather than doing this Monday to Friday things, I'm going to be setting up a group. That's why you need to keep in touch with me on Facebook. I will try and remember to message people. I'll create a list and stuff. And it will be on Zoom. It'll be £5.55. I know, exciting. And I'm going to actually be messaging you, Hilary, as part of that chapter. Appreciate all your time and you're giving us. Oh, thank you. Don't make me cry, people. I mean, I've loved it. I really have. I've really enjoyed it, and I've been able to connect with people from all around the world, and to share. And you've all been sharing your knowledge. You come on, you comment things, and you share so much knowledge and wisdom. It's just been absolutely amazing. But it's like, that's the end of that chapter. It's been 5 years, and throughout, when I first set up my business 5 years ago, it was not how it was today. And I'm now going through another transformation. I went through a big transformation in January. I've been leading an extraordinary life. There's going to be some writings of books and things coming up about that, etc., etc. So watch out for this. And yeah, and like I said, at the moment there will be no regular lives, but there will be occasional lives. You know, full moons, new moons, eclipses, the winter solstice, the summer solstice. Anytime anything special is happening, you know, special numbers. You know, when we have like the 1111 or the 1212 or the 111 or anything like that, I will be doing some special occasional one-off lives. Join my if you want to have more information, you need to join my email list. If no one, you share, private message me your email. Hello, Louise, Helen, Stephanie. Do not message Louise, Helen, Stephanie. Do not message them. Do not message Louise, Helen, Stephanie. Isn't it apt? Because she's probably thinking, because I'm not doing this anymore, that maybe you need to have your messages from her. Do not message Louise, Helen, or Stephanie. Isn't that a lovely compliment? Even the spammers will. I know. What are they gonna do? What are the spammers gonna do without me? I mean, love it. Please, well, you all know not to message them. I think I've just blocked them. Don't I? Oh, they're going to miss me. Well, she's probably thinking, because I'm not going to be here regularly doing your card readings, that maybe you need to go to her. Don't go. Well, you can if you want to. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're all adults here, and I apologise for that, but I love that. I love that. Right at the end, we get spammed by a spammer. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's really made my day. That's really made my day. I love it. But yeah, I think I've blocked her, and don't private message her. That's a scammer. But isn't that a lovely compliment right at the end? Woohoo! They're going to miss me. They are. I mean, I remember one day we had 4 scammers, and then we had a spammer spamming a spammer. That was even funny a couple of weeks ago when a spammer spammed someone. I thought that was really funny. Okay, so if you want the 3-card 3-deck reading, £11 11p is valid until midnight tomorrow. But it sounded like good things to come from what book. I know, and it's exciting things, new chapter. So if you want to keep in touch, message me with your email address and I will get you on the email list, and then you will be in touch with that. If you are interested in joining my once a fortnight special group on Zoom, message me again and let me know, and then I will let you know, and that will be £5.55p. You do have to pay. I'm not doing any freebies on those because it is £5.55. It's like, oh, I'll pay you tomorrow. No, that ain't happening. If you want to come on my groups, it's £5.55p. Message me and let me know if you're interested in what day of the week is the most convenient to you, and then I will go with the majority. It won't be a Friday though. And yeah, thank you to absolutely everyone who's supported me and watched the space. I'm so excited about what's coming. Yes, I'm a bit sad, but it's cycles. One cycle ends and I've got an exciting life ahead of me, and I'm so excited to share what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. So keep following me on Facebook, and thank you. And yeah, if you want those incantations, message me, remind me of your card, I will give you an incantation. If you want your card reading for £11 11p, message me. And if you want my Black Friday offers, they run out at midnight tonight. I'm going to sign off now before I start crying. It's been great. It's been an absolutely amazing time, all these lives. And yeah, I'll be in touch. Take care. Namaste. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.